Yeah, if I were to draw it out like a whiteboard, I would write the word vulnerability and then does not equal weakness. Those two things are totally separate. We all have moments we experience weakness, but vulnerability is I think the ability to just be very open about things that are challenging for you personally and letting other people into the space of allowing for empathy to deal with certain situations. And I think back to a specific time in Grand Junction when I was the chief there, and we talked to folks in both agencies that I led. We talked to folks about what wellness really meant to them. And in Grand Junction, we brought in clinicians, licensed clinicians, to spend. They would rotate once a month. There were four of them. They rotated once a month and would come in and do a certain amount of time within the police department to be in an office and just be available to talk about things. And while there were a number of people that said that's a great idea, there was still a little bit of time that it took to really take hold and for people to go, okay, yeah, I'll be the first to walk in and have a conversation with this person. And it was a little strange at first, I think, for people. But after a while, the funny thing is once more people started to do it, and once the clinicians did the write-outs with the officers and all the things, soon we would have, our toughest SWAT officers walking in there and having a conversation and walking into briefing with our four new hires and saying, yeah, I just went and talked to the clinician about some stuff I'm dealing with. And everybody's going, well, if the SWAT guy can go in there and do it and just be open about it, like, yeah, I'm dealing with that, maybe it's okay. And I think it's more than half the battle sometimes, because, you are in an environment where that team matters. This is not a solo sport. This is a team sport. No police officer that's going to be successful acts as just one person. They have other people they rely on, many times potentially for their own life. And so that team aspect, that cohesiveness, and that genuine care for one another has to be there. So being vulnerable has some risks associated with it. But if you're in a safe space where it's okay and you're allowed to do it and it becomes part of the culture, part of the norm, that's where the win is, I think.